Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Technically T here, and today I'm bringing you another case review for the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. And today what we have is the Spigen Liquid Air Armor for the S8 Plus. Now, if you've seen Spigen cases in the past, you guys already know when it comes to the presentation with Spigen, black, orange packaging with the case down here on the bottom right-hand side, as you guys can see, for the Galaxy S8 Plus, liquid air in the black color. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Spigen always have the easy pull tabs. Let's pop that here. Slide the case out, and actually let's take a look around the case. Now on the right side, we do have that raised power button there. Flip it over to the bottom. We have your cutout for your speaker, microphone, USB Type-C, and your 3.5mm headset adapter. Flip it over on the left side. We have the raised volume up, down, and you have your dedicated Bixby button. On the top, it's completely covered, and you have your cutout for your microphone. And flip it over to the back, you do have your cutout for your flash, your camera, and your fingerprint scanner with some Spigen branding as always here on the side of the device, which is a pretty excellent touch. So let's go ahead and pop the S8 Plus into the case and see how it actually fits. So knock some of these fingerprints off as always and see how it does. So going over to that power button, nice and tactile, quick, double tap for the camera right there. Feels great in the hand. Nice tactile button, nice feel. Flip it over to the bottom of it. You do have your cutout for that. Your cutouts, basically all your cutouts are spot on. And you do have a little widening cutout for your USB Type-C and your 3.5mm headset adapter. So if you want to use third-party cables, guys, you should be pretty good with that since there's a little extra space around the actual port. Volume up and down button. Let's go ahead and unlock it. Volume up and down button. Feels spot on. No complaints there. And your Bixby button as well is very responsive. So there's your Bixby stuff. All right, and that's it. Flip it over to the back. Your cutouts for your cameras and everything and your sensors are spot on. Nothing to complain about back there. Now, if you guys know about the liquid, basically the liquid air and I feel like there's another liquid series when it comes to Spigen, but it does have this textured type material, black. It's a matte finish. It helps with a lot of grip, and it feels very good in your hand. So next, we're gonna look at the lay on the table protection. Now, as you guys know, this case does have that ski slope effect, that ski ramp as I call it. So if you were to lay this phone face first, you should be good in the event of a drop. But guys, keep in mind that this case doesn't have the best fit. So be aware that this case does not provide heavy duty protection, but it will provide a little bit of protection to keep bumps and scratches and things like that if you were to drop it like this. But just be aware, guys, it's not a heavy duty case. So even though it does have that lay on the table protection design, you might run the risk of this case. I mean, it might not pop off, but it may. But the case, the fit isn't superb on it. We'll get into that in the next, the next topic. But just know, guys, that the lay on the table protection on this device, that it is not a heavy duty device. So please be aware when you drop it. But if you are just laying your phone face first, guys, you should be good in that category. Next. Now let's take a look at the fit of the case. Now, I do know this case, this isn't its main job, but I would like for this case, for it to be such a nice fitting case and feel so good in his hand, feel good in the hand. I want this case to fit a little bit tighter. It has a nice little click when you put it on, but when you get to these sides, even when you're using the device, I mean, look how easy that is popping off the sides. I'm not a fan of that. Spigen, you make great cases, and for your price point on some of you guys' cases, I really would like a better fit when it comes to this liquid air case, because the sides are just too slim, and you don't want that. You want a little more protection on those sides when using the edge device. So if these guys make the bottom, the sides a little more stiff, I kind of would like this case, but that's what you kind of get when it deals with the liquid air case. It's a very thin case. But the sides are kind of flimsy. Just keep that in mind. The bottom down here isn't too bad, but my main concern are those sides. Next, how it feels in the hand, guys. Like I said, the case feels great in the hand. The material that it's made out of is not a slippery, not a shiny material. So it does feel real great when you're holding it in the hand. And when you got it in your hand, you don't feel like you're gonna drop it. You do feel like you have control over the phone when you actually have it in your hand. But guys, this is the Spigen Liquid Air Armor for the Galaxy S8 Plus. I will drop the link to that product down in the description, but it will run you $10.99 on Amazon. for the black version. I think right now that's the only color that they have on Amazon. So $10.99 for this, guys. Very light protection, not much heavy duty protection, but if you're in the office type guy and never like in a rough environment, then this case might be all you need. But just guys know the fit in my opinion, I'm always going to keep it real when I do these reviews, guys. The fit on the size of this case just isn't going to cut it. I mean, it's just too flimsy for my liking. But if you're not looking for a super form fitting device and you want to just have a decent protection, then the Liquid Air might be for you. But as always, guys, give this video a huge thumbs up if you like it, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you next video. Later.